Home prices are going down, so don't buy real estate just yet. That sounds crazy, I know, especially coming from a realtor, but as always, I try to bring to you whatever is happening in the real estate market. And this week, what was brought to my attention is a recent article by CMHC, and they have some stats, some factors which they believe will lead to the housing prices coming down. Let's dive into the article. In summary, CMHC, Canadian Housing Mortgage Corporation, believes that there will be a downturn not only in economic growth, but also in housing prices in most of 2023, if not all of 2023, and that there might be a rebound in mid to late 2024. We don't anticipate the average national price to return to pre-pandemic levels, but expect the price drop to bottom out sometime in 2023. Price decreases are largely the result of the negative impacts of higher mortgage rates, as well as the slower income and job growth. These factors make it harder for potential buyers to buy a home. They further went on to mention that high mortgage rates and limited housing supply will make housing harder to afford. They said that while home prices are decreasing overall, home prices are still quite elevated in certain areas. Higher prices combined with increased mortgage rates, topped up with limited housing supply, will make housing even less affordable in 2023. They then talked about the rental market, and here is what they said. Affordability challenges in the home ownership market continues to drive up the demand for rental units. This will push up rents, make them more unaffordable. Canada's most expensive markets, Vancouver and Toronto, will be impacted the most by soaring rents and limited housing supply. This is true. Rents have gone up tremendously over the past year and a half, and they continue to go up on a month-over-month basis. The average one bedroom right now is beginning to touch $3,000 in Toronto. And finally, they talked about pre-construction, and here is what they had to say. Pre-construction sales of ground-oriented homes dropped sharply in 2022, meaning fewer units will break ground in 2023. Pre-construction sales of condominium apartments were steady over much of the preceding 4 years. However, rising construction costs, labor shortages, and increasing financing costs due to high interest rates will limit apartments starting this year. Finalize the article by saying that in 2024 and 2025 is when we will begin to see the gradual decrease of the higher mortgage interest rate. And that will then bring back the buyers that have been sidelined for the past year and a half since the interest rates have begun going up. So that article definitely has a lot of truth in terms of the logic, the moral, the factors that they're considering. I sell real estate full-time. With boots on the ground for the past 6 months, I have seen a massive uptick depending on the market, that golden price point. So in Durham, that's just under $1 million. And in GTA, it's between $1.1 to $1.5 million. There is so much demand already, even though the interest rates have not gone down yet. My clients and I are finding ourselves in a bidding war every single time we put an offer on a property, and we're also having to adjust our speed because now if we don't see the home within 24 hours, there's a very solid chance that somebody else will put an offer before us and we won't even get the opportunity to view the home, let alone bid on the property. Right now, we're in the month of May. We're 5 months into the new year, and a lot of homes have already seen a $100,000 appreciation, just let alone in the past 6 months. And a lot of this is coming from motivated buyers that are coming back to the market with vengeance and focus, which is also then mixed with limited housing supply, ultimately resulting in more bids on one single property, ultimately increasing the value of that one home. That being said, guys, I'm curious to know what you think. Is CMHC correct Will the prices go down, or do you think the market has already bottomed out and it's uphill from here? Let me know in the comments below. If you would like to schedule a one-on-one home buyer consultation with me, it is completely complimentary to go over your home buying questions journey, where I can guide you, answer your questions, but also give you a bit of a game plan as to which pockets offer the best value for your criteria. You can connect with me directly at my email address listed in the description below. I will reach out to you as soon as I can to schedule that call. See you in the next video. Signing out, Moaeez Rehman.